Okay, children, it's story time. Come on, gather around, everyone. Okay, enough of that bullshit. I'm gonna tell you a story about when I was in middle school. In 8th grade, I've always had the gothic mindset. My mind can't even, there's no prism to decode my mind. But, anyways, I've always had the gothic mindset. But in the beginning of 8th grade, I finally got the courage to actually wear, the white makeup, the black eyes, black lipstick, and actually do what I want to do, and be who I want to be, and look the way I want to look. And so I go into school, and yes, I was drawing attention. It wasn't distractive, it was just drawing attention. And so I go in, I walk into the lunchroom, sit down. This is before the first bell rang, so I was just, we all have to chill in the lunchroom. So, um, uh, the dean or vice principal or wherever the fuck he is, he he comes up to me and he gets my attention and brings me over to the side, and he's just like, why are you wearing that to school? And I said, well, because I wanted to wear it to school. And he's like, are you Wiccan? And I say, no, I'm not Wiccan. I'm just wearing black and white makeup. And he says, oh, well, you never wore this to school. This is the first time. Is there something going on? And I say, no, I'm fine. And he's like, are you Wiccan? And I start getting pissed off, and he's just saying, are you Wiccan, like a million times. He asked me 4 or 5 times, and I'm just like, fuck off, you bastard, because I'm not Wiccan. I told you 3 other times that I'm not, and you need to stop asking me. First of all, he didn't even have the right to ask me that. So, I, I, um, I get all pissed off, and he asks me one last time, and I tell him I'm going up to the office to call my mother. So, I go up to the office, and my friend Alex, which at the time, I met him when my brother was in high school, and at the time he was my brother's best friend, and in 8th grade he became my dance teacher when the dance teacher moved to Chicago, my other dance teacher. And so he I was sitting there bawling my eyes out because I'm really upset, and I'm embarrassed because this is the first time I come to school actually looking the way I want to look, and he totally goes off on me, and it's just like, it's bullshit, eh? And he and so I talked to Mr. Burkett, which he's the principal. Well, he was. They moved into a elementary school because McLaughlin was a D school, so he got moved. But so I asked Mr. Burkett. I said, "Is this distracting? Because Dr. Hill just called me Wiccan for it." And he says, "What did he do?" And his face was so priceless because it was just so funny. And fuck off, last. And Alex was sitting there, and he's just like, "You okay?" And he's, comforting me. He takes me to the office, and I call my mom, and my mom comes down, and she's fucking going off on him, and I'm going off on him. We're both cussing him out, and the guidance counselor is like, "Here, honey, you want a tissue?" And I'm just like, "I don't want your fucking tissues. I'm fine. I'm just really pissed off." So then he gets all fucking lighthearted when my mom asked for my transcript to take me out of McLaughlin. And it was just so funny because he was like, "No, no, 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 don't take her out. It's fine, I'm sorry." And he has a fucking lazy eye. It's so hilarious. And he'll be looking at you with one eye, and then with his other eye he's out looking at some girl's tits in the background. And um so he that lazy eye, you could be, he doesn't even give you eye contact the whole time whenever you're talking to him, and he's a total dick all the time. And so yeah, so my mom comes up, and all this shit happens, and he ends up getting in trouble for that. I think he should have gotten fired personally, but life. And it was so funny after that, 'cause he never looked at me, and he got really, he started not liking me, for some fucking reason, 'cause I was cussing him out. And I tried out for the talent show. Now, I've been in chorus since, I was in 3rd grade, because that was when you could start chorus, at my school. And I was always the star. I always had all the solos, because I had such a perfect soprano voice. And um, so I try out with the song Think of Me Fondly from Phantom of the Opera. And I'm singing, and I get to the second tryout, so it's called callback. And so I say, you know what, I don't really want to do this. It's too much on my plate right now. You can give my spot, because I already knew I had it. They already pretty much told me I had it, and had the spot, I mean. And so I'm like, you can just give my spot to somebody else. And they're like, no, we really want your opera. And I said, okay, well, I'll try out, I guess. And so I try out again, and they're like, yay, everybody's clapping and everything, and then Dr. Hill comes in, and then he, right after my audition, he starts talking to the judges, and it's so funny, because it really pissed me off. I could basically hear him talking about me, saying, oh, she's not going to be in the talent show, she can't be in the talent show. And there's nothing that could stop me if they really wanted me to be in the talent show. And I know it's just like a childhood thing. Oh, I didn't get in the talent show. Oh, I'm crying. But, it's just like, it pissed me off, because he's such a dick to me all the time. And, I'm not in middle school anymore, but at the time it was fucking annoying, because, he's just such a dick, and I had to live with him. I mean, not live with him, that's disgusting, I would kill myself. But, I had to go to that school with him every day, and I was just, so pissed off at him. And, yeah, so, there's story time for you. But, questions, comments, concerns, and, ideas for more videos, because I have no ideas. I'm just kind of brainstorming. That's why story time aroused. So, if you have any ideas for a new video, there is a comment box below, and you can subscribe to my page, whichever side it's on. I think the video switches whenever I upload it. Subscribe, like, unlike, or dislike, or whatever. I want your the truth on your comments, okay? So have a great day, guys, and love your ferret. Now go shit rainbows.